Good day, everyone. Please accept my greetings, and thank you for visiting Remedy24. Today, we'll show you fish egg nutrition facts. In the United States, fish eggs, often known as caviar or roe, are traditionally regarded as an exotic luxury, but that may be changing as more people develop a taste for salmon roe, which is commonly seen in sushi restaurants. Eating fish eggs is virtually like taking a fish oil supplement because they are high in omega-3 fatty acids. However, they are heavy in sodium and contain a lot of cholesterol. They are also typically cured with salt. Because many roe providers are situated outside of the United States and may not be required to give a nutritional label, it's not always straightforward to get nutritional information for fish eggs. However, most of us eat only a small amount of fish eggs as a garnish. Thus, the roe has little effect on the calorie count or nutritional value of the meal. The following nutrition information is provided by the USDA for 1 tablespoon of sturgeon roe: 42 calories, 3 grams fat, 240 milligrams sodium, 0.6 grams carbohydrates, 4 grams protein. While the above provides a solid starting point, there can be nutritional differences between fish egg varieties. For example, herring roe has only 20 calories and 1 gram of fat per tablespoon. 2 trout caviar has roughly 50 calories per tablespoon and 3 grams of fat. Number 1. Carbs. The amount of carbohydrates in fish eggs varies by species. However, roe is not a substantial source of carbohydrates regardless of kind. You'll ingest less than a gram of carbohydrate if you eat 1 tablespoon of sturgeon roe. In fish eggs, there is no major fiber and no significant sugar. The glycemic load of fish eggs is predicted to be nil. Glycemic load is a measure of how food influences blood sugar levels, and it considers serving size. Number 2. Fats. Fish eggs contain a modest amount of 3 different forms of fat. Saturated fat. Sturgeon roe has a little quantity of saturated fat, approximately 0.5 grams, while herring roe has even less. Saturated fats are less healthful fats since they might lead to heart disease. However, the amount of saturated fat in fish eggs is unlikely to affect your total daily intake. Polyunsaturated fat. When you eat a tablespoon of sturgeon roe, you'll get a little under 1.2 grams of polyunsaturated fat. Polyunsaturated fatty acids are considered good fats because they have a beneficial effect on the cardiovascular system. However, roe very slightly increases your polyunsaturated fat intake. Monounsaturated fat. Finally, a single serving of sturgeon roe contains little under 1 gram of monounsaturated fat. Monounsaturated fatty acids are thought to raise HDL cholesterol, also known as good cholesterol. Monounsaturated or polyunsaturated fats should be substituted for less healthy fats such as saturated and trans fats according to health experts. Monounsaturated fatty acids should account for 15 to 20% of your caloric intake, according to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Number 3. Protein. Fish eggs provide a protein boost, though the amount you get will vary depending on the variety you choose. Sturgeon roe, for example, offers 4 grams of protein per serving, while herring roe only has 3 grams. Number 4. Vitamins and minerals. A single serving of sturgeon roe contains 133% of your daily vitamin B12 need, which can aid in the maintenance of a healthy metabolism and heart health. 79 milligrams of choline will also help you, or 18% of your target if you follow a 2,000 calorie per day diet. Choline aids in the movement of good fats and cholesterol in the body, as well as serving other vital activities. Magnesium 48 milligrams or 15% of your necessary daily intake, and selenium are also found in sturgeon roe 10.5 micrograms, roughly 19% of your recommended daily intake.